Alright, welcome everyone. Got our, like I said, I'm going to do Star Wars this week. Got the original Moisture Farm is what I'm going for with today. Don't have either one of the Luke Skywalker lightsabers. I don't remember having two Luke Skywalkers. I think this is my brother's. One of them is. I was too young to actually buy these things. I think I had some of them, but they weren't, mine. I inherited them. And he is pretty, got a little bit of dinginess on him, but they sort of, for some reason, the first ones, the heads were way disproportionate to the bodies. They fixed that with the Empire Strike Back ones, I think. A little better anyway. Yes. I think my parents must have picked up some Star Wars figures at a yard sale or something later on, because I don't remember having two of them. And I've got a lot of duplicates and triplicates downstairs that I know I didn't buy. And it's, just looking at them now, it's strange how that one's got, how the colors faded differently. You got much more yellowish on the leggings on there, and that one's not cleaning up nearly as good. It looks like it's got thinner paint on it. I'm going to be real gentle with R2 because as you can see, the sticker has hardly survived. Front and back, sort of wipe the dome off and gently on the legs. And one of my C-3POs has lost a hand at some point. Something I did notice with him, there is actually a metal rivet in his back. I know because this one's rusted. I didn't know these had any metal in them at all, so that sort of surprised me. And as you can see, back then they did not try and put the one silver leg on him, but he's all gold. Gold-ish color. And I say this one's less shiny, I think it seems like. I'm not sure, sort of whatever coating they used. The gold is really faded out. He's more bronzish, I guess you'd say. Silver. You can really see the silver more than the gold. And as a special bonus, you got to remember that when these started, the 3 3/4 size was not really a thing, so they did attempt full-size dolls. I've lost his tunic and his boots and his belt and all the accessories, but that is a Luke Skywalker doll. It has, for some reason, it's got bendable knees that don't really bend. That's as far as they go. But that was, I remember several of the figures had this scale of doll, and it was sort of, they didn't, I don't think they made them past the first movie. I think that was just sort of an experiment to see which ones caught on, the small ones or the big ones, and the small ones, of course, went over the top. But that's my first, well, get him, he's messing with our focus. That's our first day of figures, and let's see, Luke Skywalker back in that had the built-in lightsaber in his arm, and it would go straight out. There was no, they didn't get the one he held until the Empire Strike Back blue tunic or brown tunic one. R2, it does make noise when you spin his dome. Of course, C-3PO was just C-3PO. He didn't. I don't think he didn't come. He doesn't have a. I guess in it they did a special one of him or an Empire that you could disassemble and put on Chewie's back. But otherwise, that's my Moisture Farm selection. I'm gonna put them in their little boxes and hang them on the walls and move on to the next ones now. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're digging what I'm doing, make sure and subscribe, because I got some good stuff coming up later in this week. I'm pretty excited about Friday and Saturday.